So when I'm on my YouTube, I often see loads of videos from small YouTubers and some big YouTubers talking about how self-improvement doesn't work, that it's like a scam, and all this stuff about self-development. It's like cringe and stuff like that, and kind of like how it's a trap and all these kind of things, right? And I totally get that some people, self-improvement doesn't work out for them and they get sold like false hope, like false dreams. So I wanted to make a quick video today just talking kind of openly and honest about my self-improvement experience over the last 2 years. I have been on self-improvement for about 3 years, kind of on and off. I first got introduced to the idea of self-improvement when I watched Hamza. So Hamza is this YouTuber who's really big in the self-improvement in the self-improvement space. And I just started watching his videos from mainly getting into the gym, right? So when I first started lifting weights at the gym and first started wanting to actually improve my physique, that is when I got introduced to Hamza, because obviously YouTube, like the algorithm will update based on stuff that you're interested in. And I should know, I work in digital marketing, so my job is to like run all the different YouTube ads and stuff. So when someone starts to get interested in a certain topic, Google's gonna fucking hell. Oh, I might caught on my leg. Google's gonna catch on pretty quick that you're interested in that. So I started getting all these different self-improvement videos, and then I got introduced to Hamza, and then that's when I fully started to realize that I was interested in self-improvement and wanted to improve my life. And it all started from the gym, right? It all started from the physique. It all started from wanting to look better and to feel better. So my journey started out when I was probably about 17. I really wasn't happy with the way that I looked. I wasn't happy with my body. I'd basically gained a lot of weight around my middle section and was super skinny. So I had no muscle mass and I was kind of weighty, right? And this is the classic skinny fat. And loads of people argue whether like skinny fat even exists or not, but I was skinny fat. And I didn't like the way I looked. So that's the whole point, right? I wasn't happy with the way that I looked. So I wanted to change that. And what I did was I managed to get a weights bench. So just like a normal bench that you do like dumbbell bench press offers from my friend. Managed to get that. I actually traded. At the time, I was interested in becoming like a DJ and getting like DJ decks and stuff. So I actually had a set of DJ decks that I wasn't using, right? I literally bought it when I was like 14, thought I could become like a DJ or something. And my laptop wasn't even powerful enough to run the software on it. So I literally had these DJ decks lying around. So my mate kind of wanted to get into some like DJing and stuff. So I gave him my DJ decks. He gave me his weights bench. And that was one of the best trade-offs of my life, right? Because it got me into the gym. And yeah, started working out from home, got some old dumbbells from my dad that he used to use back in the day. They were just in the shed. And honestly, like that's another lesson for you if you're watching this and you've not started on self-improvement and you don't know where to begin. Honestly, just the gym, like lifting weights, improving your body is by far, from what I can understand from my experience and from like watching other self-improvement YouTubers, is where it starts for everyone. Literally, like the whole nature of self-improvement is to just, it's really simple. Like people overcomplicate the fuck out of it. It's literally just to take yourself from point A, where you're not happy with something, to point B, where you've achieved all of your goals. And the whole gap in between point A and point B just requires self-improvement. And one of the big key things that a lot of young men struggle with, young dudes, young guys, is physique, right? It's training, it's the gym. And it's the same for me. It's what I struggle with. And it's like the easiest thing to start improving on self-improvement, right? A big thing on self-improvement is like finances, right? A lot of people talk about getting to 10K a month, right? That's like the main kind of benchmark goal, getting to 10K a month, right? Finances is a lot more difficult. It takes a lot more years. It takes like a YouTube channel like this, right? It takes some business model. It takes a lot of investment of time. You need to upskill yourself. You need to learn. You need to learn about mindset. You need to do all this different stuff, right? So finances is a totally different thing, but fitness, you can just start on fitness straight away, right? All you need is a bench and some dumbbells like I had, right? And that's what I did. So my self-improvement journey started around then, right? I was lifting weights. I managed to gain my first little bit of muscle. And ever since then, my self-improvement journey has just taken off. So it started off lifting the weights. And then the next thing that came along with self-improvement after discovering Hamza was the mindset stuff. So I used to be this dude who was really focused on the finances part of self-improvement, right? So the main thing that I wanted to do, other than just like improve my physique from going to the gym and lifting weights, I really, really wanted to get rich, right? I've always been super motivated by the idea of being rich, right? Something funny, like when me and all my friends are together, I remember there's this one time when we were talking about, like, it was like a passing comment, like someone was like, oh, who do you think any of us will be like a millionaire? Do you think will like first become a millionaire? And like a lot of my friends said that I would be, and it's because I just constantly talked about like different ways to make money, right? I was one of these dudes back in kind of college time, right, who was super into all the different get rich quick schemes, right? It's kind of cringe. I know, like the whole Sigma male, Sigma grind set. This is what I was like, right? I used to do trading, right? I used to trade Forex. I was building drop shipping sites, right? I was looking for like the cheapest products on AliExpress, and I was trying to find a way to do like arbitrage on it, right? Just build a quick Shopify site and then just push the products and just do digital marketing. It's how I got into the job that I'm doing now, by the way, because I needed to learn how to run Facebook ads, right? That's like the biggest thing that everyone talks about when they're doing drop shipping is running the Facebook ads. So I needed to learn Facebook ads, and that's literally like how I've got my job now in digital marketing, doing Google ads. But that's kind of a separate thing, right? So I was super motivated by just getting to that like 10K a month mark. All I wanted to do was to just make money online. That was the main goal of self-improvement. I didn't really understand the whole actual self-improvement. I was just like finance improvement. I was just like business. How can I make money as quickly and as painlessly as possible? That's all I cared about. And one of the biggest kind of learning curves I can give you that I had to go through with self-improvement is the idea of like, save finances for later, right? Definitely you can start a business, right? Start some kind of business that you're passionate about, but the business needs to be something you enjoy. So I made the big mistake of wanting to set up dropshipping companies. One thing I got into that was pretty big at the time was called print on demand. So this is where you basically like have people make graphic designs for you, right? For whatever niche that you're in, right? It could be like Japanese art, or it could be, I don't know, like animals or something, right? It could be anything, right? And you get like cool graphics made for it, put it on a poster, put it on a canvas, and you just like sell it, right? Through Shopify. So when I say it out like that, I'm like, fuck, it's a shit business model. Like, no wonder it didn't work, right? Because I thought, oh, you could just have a shit product, and just as long as you like run Facebook ads really well, it's gonna do well. It's not the case, right? I've learned a lot since then, but you need to pick a business, something that you can do, some kind of passion project that you actually enjoy doing. And you need to start off with this mindset. This is the best kind of mindset I can give you. If I was to sum it up in a phrase, it's like, what would you do for the rest of your life? Or what is something that you could do like every week, every day, that you just enjoy doing? It's going to help you to learn. It's going to help you to progress in your own self-improvement journey. It's going to help you to get like the thoughts off your mind, and just it's something that you're happy to just work on and get into like a flow state on, right? That you could do for the rest of your life, that you would do for free, right? That's the key thing. So you need to be able to find something that you just enjoy doing that you would do for free. And for me, that wasn't print on demand, right? I didn't really enjoy doing it. I was like, this is kind of scammy. I'm just making these like shit products. People are going to buy it, and then they're just probably going to leave like negative reviews because it takes like 6 fucking weeks to get to their house after they bought it. Like, that's just a business model that's so like, it's just such easy access to get into it, right? I wasn't, fuck my mic. I might just clip this on next video, fucking hell. And I wasn't convinced that that's something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I wasn't even getting paid for it, right? I made a couple sales. I'm not like a few sales. It didn't do very well, right? So I needed to find something that I could do, that I enjoyed doing, that I could get into like a nice flow state on and just work on. And that turned out to be this YouTube channel. So I tried a bunch of different business models, and it turns out that the best kind of business model is something that you can just do, that you enjoy doing, and you would do for free for the rest of your life. That's one of the biggest things I want to get across here. So my self-improvement journey really blew up about a year ago. So I was doing the weights, right? Doing the weightlifting, got really into the gym, really into like diet, nutrition, that sort of thing. And that's probably where you might be at now, is that kind of first step of self-improvement, right? Sorting out your physique, sorting out your diet, sorting out your health, right? That's super important. But then it's like, what do you do next, right? You've got your diet sorted, you've got your health sorted, you go into the gym consistently. It's like, what's next, right? You need some kind of thing that you can work on, right? What's your like grind, right? The grind thing that you're going to work on. And for me, that's YouTube. So over the last year, I started this YouTube channel in January of 2023. So I started it over a year ago now, and I've done like 150 videos or something like that. So that's decent. That's like one video every 2-3 days. It's pretty good on average, right? So yeah, that's where my self-improvement journey has just blown up, because ever since starting the YouTube channel, I have had to learn new shit about self-improvement. I've listened to like maybe 120 podcast episodes, something like that, right? Probably like 50 from Andrew Huberman, maybe another 50 from Chris Williamson, and then like 20 from another, some other people here and there, like Joe Rogan and what's his name, Jordan Peterson, stuff like that. So I've listened to all these different podcasts, and then that feeds into kind of your overall knowledge on self-improvement, your overall knowledge on like all the different aspects of self. Like there's like productivity, there's the gym, there's fitness, there's health, there's mindset, there's like growth mindset, there's business, finance, and all the different like time management. And there's all these different things coming to self-improvement. It's so broad spectrum, and there's so many different like aspects to it. So when you actually start something like YouTube or some kind of passion project that you can just really work on, like social media or something, then you are kind of forced to start learning a lot more about the thing that you're actually working on, right? So you don't need to be like, I'm not, like, you do not need to be an expert in self-improvement to start a self-improvement channel or to start a self-improvement blog or something, right? I don't know. And I'm aware that as I'm making this video, I'm hoping this relates to you, because this is my like realistic self-improvement journey, like actually the actual things that have happened and the stuff that I've learned along the way. And you might be on self-improvement as well, but you might not have a YouTube channel. You might not actually have any kind of passion project that you're working on. And that's totally fine. All I'm here to tell you is that things really started ramping up for me in terms of self-improvement, in terms of the way I felt as well. When I have a passion project to work on, and that's another big lesson that I want to get across to you, is my entire life, I have always had this nagging feeling of like I could do more, right? And I kind of get a little bit, not depressed, but kind of down, sad, down in the dumps when I'm not really working on anything. So past 2 weeks, I've not really uploaded any videos, right? Reason being is because I've had some health issues. I've had this like horrible skin infection from my eczema. I've talked about my eczema before on the channel, but yeah, eczema, skin issues, it's not very nice. I'm not going to go into detail, but essentially I've been just feeling like shit, essentially. I don't really want to make videos. And today I was like, fuck, this is, I'm still not well, by the way. I'm still not 100%, but it's like, I feel like a bit of a loser and a bit like I'm wasting my time, wasting my life when I'm not like working on something, right? So this is why I think if you're watching this, it would be great for your self-improvement and for your mental health. If you're anything like me, if you started a YouTube channel, if you started some kind of business, right? And I'm trying to think of all the different businesses that you could do, but the rest of them are kind of don't really sound as good as a YouTube channel to me. Like setting up an agency or something, it's like, it's probably going to make you more money than a YouTube channel, to be honest with you. But like, and if you love doing that, if you just love managing clients, then great. But for me, that's just something that I don't really like doing. And unfortunately, that is my full-time job right now, which I'm trying to get out of, by the way. So yeah, all I can really relate, all I can really talk about from experience is YouTube, is a YouTube channel. So that is the kind of second biggest step in my whole self-improvement kind of journey. It was the gym, that's where it started out. And then over the last year, it's just exploded from the YouTube channel. And that is realistically where I'm at with my self-improvement journey. My physique's improved, my overall health's improved. And then in terms of like the main basic things that people talk about, right? Video games and stuff like that. Over the past 2 weeks, I've literally just been playing video games on my computer, and I feel shit because of it, right? Because for a year now, I've not been playing any video games. And over the past 2 weeks, because I've been poorly, I've literally just been sat at my desk thinking like, you know what, I kind of just want to treat myself, and loaded up Steam, started playing video games, right? And I wasn't proud of it. It genuinely made me feel worse for doing it. And there's a certain point in self-improvement where you won't want to go back to video games. You won't want to go back to watching porn. You won't want to go back to watching Netflix all day, right? It will start to become this thing that like you'll feel like it's a bit of a waste of time. And I feel like that's where I'm at with my self-improvement journey now, because of the YouTube channel, because I've managed to grow it to 1,000 subscribers, and it's like doing decently well, and I've like grown it from the ground up, from nothing. It's kind of proven to me like, shit, you can actually go from 0 to 1,000 subscribers without having to put any money into it, and just literally from working, right? So that's made me think like, fuck, why can't I get to 10,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, right? There's nothing stopping me doing that. So I think for you, if you're on self-improvement, if you're interested in like improving your life, and that at the moment you're sort of just doing the stuff that's mental health, like dopamine detox maybe, or monk mode, and you kind of, you know, I think a lot of people go on to self-improvement and then they sort out the diet, they sort out the sleep, they sort out the mental health, and they do all this stuff, but then they get into like monk mode where they're just working, and they hear, you know, you watch the Iman Gadzhi video, and you watch Ali Abdaal and all these people, and Mike Thurston and Hamza, and they're all talking about like work and just getting your work in and doing all that stuff. But it's like, what is actually your work? Is it actually helping your self-improvement journey, or are you just selling some shit product from China? You know what I mean? I think a lot of people think they're on self-improvement, but then they actually hate every hour that they're working on something self-improvement related, because they're just doing some kind of shit like drop shipping company or something like that. So for me, one of the biggest like lessons has been just work on something that you're passionate about, you know, like a YouTube channel or something, right? Share your knowledge with people, or it could be like social media. Maybe you could do what I'm doing right now, but on like TikTok or something, right? So yeah, and then another big thing that's happened on my self-improvement journey, and just kind of to give you some realistic expectations, and one of the biggest kind of things that's hugely helped me is deleting the social media, right? I used to be addicted to social media, addicted to Instagram. Instagram was the worst one. Deleted social media. And I deleted social media like 7, maybe 8 months ago now. I've not had social media for about 7 or 8 months, which is crazy to think about, because I used to be so addicted to social media. And I used to spend literally hours and hours and hours a day scrolling through social media, and now I don't even have it. And I have time to do these like videos, go for like a walk. Like tonight, I'll probably record some of these videos now. I've already been to the gym today, and then just go for like a nice walk this afternoon, right? And it's like, if I'd have had social media, I'd stop recording this video after I finished it, and I'd just scroll through my phone, right? So it's little things like that. Like realistically, self-improvement after 2 years of being on it isn't going to make you some millionaire. You're not going to have you're not going to get to 10k a month. You might not get to 10k a month. Like you might do. Like it's possible, I guess. But realistically, what is actually the results of being on self-improvement for 2 years for me? It's massively improved my mental health. It's stopped me watching porn. It's stopped me scrolling through social media for endless hours in the week. It's allowed me to work on something that I'm actually passionate about, that I actually enjoy working on, right? That I'm excited to work on, that I want to grow. Something tangible, something that you can actually track like the progress of, because you literally just have like subscribers, right, and views. It's allowed me to, did I say get into shape? Yeah. I'm nowhere near where I want to be in terms of my shape, but I'm no longer fat. I'm no longer skinny fat, right? I've got some muscle, like an appreciable amount of muscle, right? Like I'm not jacked or anything, but like, you know, when I'm meeting up with my friends and stuff like that, I do get compliments, I get comments on it, you know, and it's like, that's like fucking great. I love that. I do, like, it's feeding my ego a little bit, right? But I do like that when people point it out. So that's like, you know, great. It was one of my goals, right? And I've kind of achieved it, right? So 2 years on self-improvement, you can achieve a fucking lot, right? First of all, get all your newbie gains. Great. All right. Sort out your diet so you're not fat anymore. Stop playing video games. Started some passion project. And that's it. It doesn't sound like a lot when you say it like that, but fucking 2 years, you know, to completely change the trajectory of your life potentially. Yeah, it's pretty good. So to all these people who are saying self-improvement is pointless, it's useless, you know, it's a trap or whatever, I get it. You know, I've not actually, to be fair on them, you know, I didn't actually watch those videos, so maybe they would have, you know, pulled out the Uno fucking reverse card and actually, you know, said how good self-improvement is potentially. Yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to give you like a realistic kind of manage your expectations, right? If you're gonna go on self-improvement, these are the main things that I've like learned over the past 2 years, and some of the realistic results that you can actually expect from it. So yeah, hope it helped. And remember, improve yourself by 1% every day, and you will get there. See ya.